The apple tree grew in the sledge garden. Its flowers shone with heavenly azure, but in a day only one apple ripened on it. That apple was golden, and it sparkled like fire. That apple possessed life-giving power, it healed people from any disease and healed any wounds, but only from death it did not save. The apple ripened all day, sparkling on the top of the tree, but every night someone kidnapped it. The sledges took turns guarding their apple, but none of them ever saw the thief, and the apple disappeared every night. The time has come to guard the garden of Warhago. He summoned his sons Ashur and Ashartag and said to them,
Go, my sons, watch out for the golden apple. All my hope is on you. If you don't resist, then you should know that all three Nart families will gather here. They will send one person from each house and cut off the head of one of you, cut off the other's hand and, to my shame, put them on stakes. I will be alone in my old age, without defenders and breadwinners.
Do not be afraid, our father. We will stand before this apple, and the thief will not leave us.
The sled garden was fenced with a fence made of reindeer antlers, and this fence was so high that even a bird could not fly over it. The brothers sat down under a wonderful apple tree, had supper.
We will guard in turn. You go to bed now and sleep until midnight. And from midnight to morning it will be your turn.
Asur from sleep did not make out the time and did not wake up. Akshartag is not sleeping, he is sitting under an apple tree, holding a bow and an arrow at the ready. And at the hour, when night gives way to day, 3 doves flew over the fence. Suddenly the apple tree lit up, and Akshartag sees doves have descended near the wonderful apple. But none of them had time to peck at the apple, as Akshartag shot an arrow. The doves flew away. But one flew low and dropped crimson drops of blood on the ground. Then Akshartag awakened Asur.
You see drops of blood. It was I who wounded the dove on our apple tree, but it flew away. Low, above the ground, she flew, leaving a bloody trail. I have to follow this trail or catch her, or die. I cannot do otherwise.
He carefully collected the drops of caked blood, wrapped them in a silk handkerchief, hid the handkerchief behind his leggings, and, when it was completely dawn, said,
I am leaving in search of these unknown birds. What are you going to say to me?
I will also go with you, Asur replied. The brothers followed the bloody trail, he led them to the seashore, and went to the seabed. Akshartag told Ak,
I'm going to the bottom of the sea. Wait for me here. If the waves carry bloody foam ashore, it means that I am no longer alive, and you return home. If the waves carry white foam ashore, then wait for me here exactly 1 year. Here Akshartag smelled his clothes, pulled them tight, walked along the bottom and disappeared under